I'm Alicia Dennis, and I'm here with Guards, and they just completed their South by set, the final one. Now that you guys are done, are you going to go to Disneyland? What's up?
I'm actually from Anaheim. I've had a season pass to Disneyland since I was like 3.
So yes.
Yeah.
It
Well,
need to be an event. It's like if I'm hungry, I'll go there.
what's your favorite ride?
I don't really like to disclose it.
I understand, kind of. Do you have a favorite character? Anyone?
Character?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Peter
tough.
Pan, obviously.
He's still in the
Rock and roll
parade.
band.
Got it. Yeah. So, how many sets were you guys doing here?
We played 8, I think.
You guys had to battle a fire alarm during your set. Was that the craziest South by experience that you had this week?
No, because our first show we did the same exact thing where we were doing this thing at South by where we weren't going to ask anyone if we could use the fog machines. And if the fog alarm, if the alarms went off, they went off. And what we were hoping for is that the entire show would get shut down, like they'd stop our set, kick everyone out, and it's like, because you just destroy South by, and then it didn't work.
There's nothing really more rock and roll than complete destruction.
Yes.
Exactly. So, you guys are constantly on the road. What's your favorite thing about touring and your least favorite thing? Obviously, there's a lack of sleep. So.
Yeah, the lack of sleep's pretty horrible. The smell of the hotel room. But probably the food is my favorite.
He loves junk food.
It's kind of nice to have an excuse to eat like brisket sandwiches.
Exactly, yeah. We've been eating barbecue the entire time.
3 barbecue meals a day. I'm concerned.
Franklin's, but we haven't been able to make it there.
Other than Franklin's, have there been any other Austin places that you guys have been really excited to go to?
You mean, like, in Austin?
Yeah.
We went to Sam's.
What's Sam's for those of us who don't know?
I love Sam's.
What's up with Sam's?
I stand by its barbecue.
I obviously am not from Austin. I'm from San Antonio. We have different barbecue places. It's more about like Mexican food, stuff like that.
Nice.
Precisely. Have you guys played in San Antonio?
Yeah, we have a couple times. It's always crazy. Like, there's like people fresh out of prison at the shows and stuff.
I like to make the argument that San Antonio is actually going to be cooler than Austin in about 10 years.
That's cool.
I know that's an ambitious thought, but I'm hoping. Yeah.
We're trying to make New York cool again, or at least Manhattan.
You know, the rest of the world still thinks it's pretty cool, right?
It fell off hard.
So what's the least cool thing about New York?
I guess that's a tough question to answer without sounding like a jerk.
Is there anybody who's not worried about sounding like a jerk?
Could be cleaner, that's for sure.
You get exhausted just watching you guys? I don't understand how you actually keep up the stamina, like to keep doing...
You're actually rocking.
I know, I love
I know, see that's the thing for me.
I was like, oh, she's doing the interview?
Well, I'm also a fan, so it makes it a little bit more nerve-wracking also when you're actually like invested in the band. It's harder
It
to
makes
do
it easier
it.
for us, because we know you're not a jerk.
Well,
You have good taste in music.
I downloaded your EP for free off of Bandcamp, and when I downloaded it, I kind of felt bad that I wasn't paying for it, and I just wonder, like, are you guys worried about making money?
Nah, it's not really something we worry about.
No? I mean,
happen.
That's what the trust fund's for.
That's what the Chevy Showcase is for.
got it. And I caught your sister's set last night at ND. I hope it was last night. I like it to whirl. Yeah, I did.
Solo?
Yes, I did. Yeah. No, that was like we missed the first 10 minutes because again, like they make you stand in lines for no reason here. So whatever. But we did see the end, and it was wonderful. And I know that obviously you guys had to have had a lot of nurturing from your family to pursue careers in music. How are your parents like? How did they create you guys?
I think by, the opposite of like what most parents do is push their kids in a certain direction or towards something. And I think because they didn't do that and kind of just let us fall into it and get interested in it ourselves, they facilitated it in that way. Whereas like, oh, there is a studio here and we can just record if we want to, But it wasn't like, our mother's not a stage mother or anything.
And so for the rest of you, I mean, how did your parents feel about you pursuing careers in music? I know.
He's been a star since he was 12.
Oh yeah? Can you tell me a little about that?
My dad played drums too, and there was always drums around the house. And I started playing when I was like 3 years old or 4 years old.
But you were definitely forced.
Not exactly. I mean, they were definitely encouraging. They definitely didn't care if I went to college
They saw his talent early
or
on.
anything like
They
that.
wanted
You've been
to.
dealing with it 3 years of counseling, so.
So, for curiosity's sake, what were the first albums that you guys ever bought?
Third Eye Blind or something. First record, sure.
Alright. They're a San Francisco band.
Are they?
Yes, they are.
We recorded in their studio. Or not ours,
Right. How about you?
but mine was Nevermind.
Nirvana.
Yeah.
Got it.
I think mine was either some punk band or Nirvana
What was it?
It was something cool.
Something badass. It's probably Britney Spears.
Honesty.
I think mine was Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. Oh, I loved Cyndi Lauper. She was awesome. I think that was like that was the first person I was like a major fan of.
How about you?
I can't really recall because my dad had a really good record collection. And I just basically listened to that.
So last time I was in Austin, true story, we ran into Robert Plant and my parents didn't know who he was. So I mean, feel very fortunate that you have cool parents. Yeah, see, my mom, literally what she said to me was something like, well, honey, he's such an old guy, he's just going to be happy somebody recognizes him.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Yeah, well, it's cute and then it's embarrassing also. But thank you guys so much for speaking with us. It was really just such a joy to watch people who actually are really enjoying what they're doing up there. I know that you guys have been toiling away this whole week, and I'm exhausted. You guys must be really exhausted. Have so much fun tonight.
We will.